Other news, the firefighter involved in the deadly 2021 Westport crash will return to work at KCFD later this month.
That's according to 3 sources with knowledge of the situation, including a city employee. You may remember a KCFD pumper truck ran a red light and crashed into an SUV in Westport. That crash so powerful, the vehicles rammed into the former riot room, partially collapsing the building. 3 people killed in that crash: Michael Elwood, Tammy Knight, and Jennifer San Nicholas. KSHB 41 News investigator Cameron Taylor has been following this story since it happened.
He has, and Cameron, I understand you've been trying to get some answers from city and union officials.
That's right, Caitlin and Kevin. We first contacted the fire department on Tuesday about Biscari's employment status, but was referred to City Hall. It's been radio silence from the city and fire union, so we filed a public records request with the city to get answers about Biscari's expected return to KCFD. And as we wait for a response, let's walk you through what's happened since the crash.
Got a fire truck into the building.
More than a year after the deadly Westport crash in December of 2021, the firefighter behind the wheel of the pumper truck, Dominic Biscari, entered what's known as an Alford plea. It was for 3 counts of second-degree involuntary manslaughter. Under the Alford plea, Biscari maintained his innocence, but acknowledged the likelihood of being found guilty by the court. He received 3 years of supervised probation. Fire department leaders suspended Biscari without pay, adding they would move to have him fired. This past October, the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services placed Biscari's EMT license on probation. A settlement agreement between Biscari and the state said his previous training was on-the-job training, and the night of the Westport crash was the first time he had driven a fire truck during an emergency. During an informal conference with his attorney, Biscari told the state he was not aware of an email complaint made against him in September of 2021 regarding his driving of an ambulance. That email sent to KCFD leaders and uncovered by the I-Team had a subject line that said, "horrendous driving." Biscari also said KCFD did not investigate that incident before the Westport crash. Biscari's EMT license is on probation with the state for 3 years. The I-Team checked in with the state. A spokesperson told us, quote, "We did restrict him from driving the ambulance until he completed a specific driving course. He did take the driving course that we required him to take. We are not restricting him from driving an ambulance at this point or working as an EMT basic." The spokesperson added Biscari needs to continue to meet the requirements in the settlement agreement. Those terms include keeping the state aware in writing of his employment in the emergency medical services or healthcare fields. The state also said his employer may restrict him from driving. It's unclear if Biscari would be prevented from driving a fire truck by KCFD. More than a year after the crash, KCFD changed its driving policy, requiring drivers to come to a complete stop for a number of circumstances, including red lights, stop signs, and when the driver cannot account for all lanes of traffic in an intersection.
Now, we also reached out to Biscari's attorney, who declined to comment. Attorneys for the families of the victims did not have a comment to share either. Our public records request to the city includes learning about Biscari's employment status, his possible start date, his role with KCFD, and if he could receive any back pay. Some of that information may not be a public record because personnel files in Missouri are closed records under the state sunshine law. For the KSHB 41 I-Team, I'm Cameron Taylor.